Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today, we're going to be talking about digital animals. You guys already know that I've been talking to you guys about digital animals for so long. And honestly, when we talk about NFTs, this one is such a very special project to me. And I know what you guys are probably thinking. Yeah, because you're getting paid. Guys, I want you guys to all understand right now, full transparency, I am not being paid or incentivized by this team. You can go check out my wallet address that's on my OpenSea profile. Although it is not my main address, you guys can see that I've been actually buying all of these animals with my own money. I'm not being paid. I'm not being, incentivized or anything like that. So I just wanted to be upfront with all of you. You guys already know that I'm full transparent with all of that anyways, and I don't really show anything in terms of being paid by, any companies. But before we fully jump on in, I do just want to ask you guys could hit that like button. It does help the channel grow immensely. And of course, you guys already know that I always appreciate it. And right now, it is currently 5 in the morning. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, what are all these people doing right now at 5 in the morning? I could tell you exactly what these people are doing at 5 in the morning. Missing out on some incredible NFT alpha. People are just overlooking solid projects, going for, the top NFT, collections, thinking that they're going to, grab the next, for an example, Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? I've been seeing so many pushed projects. I've been seeing Moonbirds going absolutely crazy, Doodles going absolutely crazy. I just seen the other day, OK Bears going absolutely crazy. And it's just like a lot of these projects, no hate towards any, specific project. A lot of these projects just do not do it for me. I look at them and it's just like, man, like these are just slapped together. Honestly, a lot of these projects are just kind of the best way that I can really describe it is that I'm getting sloppy seconds. A lot of them are just kind of copy and paste, and I just don't like that. So when we talk about things, I've been looking through the NFT collections on here, and you guys can see like the floor price in terms of some of these projects. And, again, a lot of these assets within this space, specifically NFT projects, because NFT projects, I kind of look at the same way as like, crypto. Like I'm investing into something that possibly has incredible ROI potential. The reason why I like digital animals so much is not because of, hey, the promise of me minting something or buying something that was minted and all of a sudden it's skyrocketing 10, 100x, whatever X amount in value. No, I'm not really, worried about that specifically. What I'm worried about and what I'm focused on is how incredible and unique the artwork is, the promise behind the game and things like that. Like I'm looking forward to actually playing this game. I'm looking forward to actually collecting a lot of these, NFTs just because they look so great in terms of art value. And also, look at this. Look at that amazing soul that is on this, animal. Look at that. You guys can see it. So I'm very interested into the art, and of course you guys are probably like, dude, we've seen this website 100 times. Can you stop showing us it? All right, fine. I'll stop. But I do want to show you guys, in terms of the roadmap, the game is coming. And I'm very excited for the game. We do see here, a talented team to create the game is packed and ready. All the sound will be designed by Igor. We already have built the game engine and prepared assets, so you can check the demo out here. You guys can go check it out if you want. I've already kind of showed you guys them. After collecting 50%, we will be able to continue game development. And they are already continuing game development. I do believe that it's almost done. I think that they said in phase 2 of the roadmap, basically the game's going to launch. I'm very excited for it. Just so you guys know, I'm already connected here. We can go to the souls here. So I have currently 12 animals. That is how many I have. That's how many I bought right now. There's only one Soul Reaper pass left, which you get when you have 10 animals. There's only one of these left. And a lot of these, again, in terms of this project, compared to other ones, it's very unique in terms of a lot of these soul passes because these are going to unlock a lot of utility within the game. That doesn't matter. Let's talk about the project itself. Let's talk about things happening around this, project because volume and it's specifically the floor price and buy volume. The buy volume has been skyrocketing. In fact, I have the chart right here for you guys. So, recently I got into this project at around like April 25th. It was kind of just on the, upward path here. But ever since, we've been getting these nice little spikes, but now it's just like full on. Look at the volume here. I mean, the number of sales was 64 yesterday. It was our most active day in a very long time. We could actually go back all time. Okay, it was the most active day since going back to, geez, I mean, it's like it's pretty insane. I mean, we've had some volume here and there throughout the times, but in terms of the active sale number, it's been the most sales for a very long time. But I'm looking forward to seeing a lot more volume, because although it is on the upside here, I want to see the volume like this. This is where we want to see it back into. Of course, this is like around the minting process, but things have been selling. You guys do see all the sales here, and I do want to talk to you guys a little bit more about this project in a different limelight, and that is, of course, focusing on souls. So a lot of people have been asking me, I see the DMs on Twitter from some of you guys saying, I don't get the soul process. Can you please break it down for me? Yes, sure, I can. So, in fact, I could show you guys a quick animal just for reference, because I know that it is owned by somebody famous. It's a hedgehog, and when we talk about this, right? So, you guys see how bright this is. The reason why this is so bright is because this is a soul. And you guys do see who it's owned by. Yep, that's Andy Milanakis. 600K on Twitter. The soul goes by your Twitter statistics. So when you mint something, for example, this was minted by Andy Milanakis, the soul gets brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. This is how you know how rare something is. It's not specifically by the rarity, properties, but by how bright their souls are by the person who minted it. For example, I can go to, again, I can go to the project, and I can kind of look through here. There's a few, souls, as you guys do see, but I'm looking at something that, is standing out. I want something that is extremely rare, something that, like people are going to look at and be like, all right, I want that so bad because the soul is so sick on it. And when we look at things like that, they're not easy to come by. They're actually fairly rare, which again makes them so rare. But you could definitely find them. You're not going to find them cheap. I can tell you right now, it's very hard to find them at a fairly good price. But like even this one's not too bad, right? This is not too rare. It's not like over the top rare. But you could definitely check out some of the people who like minted it. Like for example, I can click this person, and usually they have like a Twitter or something like that linked. Of course, they only have one other animal here. But again, it was purchased by somebody, and it's been, being held for over 5 months. A lot of these, in my opinion, like you could see which ones are actually going to be extremely valuable. Of course, I do believe that the entire project will do well, similar to like other large projects. But when we look at a lot of the assets here, I'm more so kind of hunting for souls that are like very, very unique. And don't get me wrong, I have a few that are like, whatever. Like for example, I just bought this one today just because like I felt the need to buy it. It just like it got listed and I was like, all right, yeah, I want it because I mean it just looks cool. I mean also if we open this in a new tab, we can kind of look at it. That soul is pretty nice. I like the soul on it. It's pretty. It's just something cool. But I do hold other ones, and when we look at some of the other ones, we have some nice souls. Like they're not too bad here. This one's pretty solid. I actually really like the soul on this one. But I've been collecting, and I'm going to continue to collect. I have my eyes set on 100 of these bad boys, and I really do believe that I will get to that point. But yeah, I mean, you could definitely look through this if you want. Again, I'm not telling you guys that you have to buy this project. I'm just saying, look over it, do some research, look at the website. I think what they are building is pretty solid. I think as NFTs are continuing to grow out and build and become, again, a major stepping stone for this market. I think that it started with, CryptoPunks, Bored Apes, and I think that a lot of the, hype around some of those projects are dying out simply because, again, it just kind of, I don't want to say thrown together because it's not. I mean, they're solid projects. It's just like, it's just extremely hyped up. Um, and with something like this, I think that as we were watching this, I think that once the game really launches, I think that a lot of these animals are going to skyrocket in value, and it's definitely going to be hard to find rare ones. Like for an example, like this one is solid. I mean, look at the soul on this one is extremely. It's not extremely bright, but it's pretty bright. It's pretty nice as well. This thing is like $512 right now. Again, you can go to this person's page. You could see, first off what they are collecting, and then you could also check out them, on Twitter, for an example. Like I can click this Twitter link, see what's up, see what kind of content they're posting. Like for an example, they have 10.3K followers. They're pretty busy on Twitter from what I see. So again, that plays a part in how rare their animal would be. And I just think that that is such a cool aspect. I think that that is something that is so diverse. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, kind of, hyping this up in my mind. But when I look at something like this, when you look at other NFT projects, I think that a lot of them lack the, connectivity with the holder to the artwork. And having something that's like this, where you have, a soul that kind of morphs into something much, much bigger and also unique because of what you are doing actively on social media, or what you are collecting in terms of being an art collector, I think that that is something so much cooler, so much, more unique than what is already out there. And like I said, with the NFT sector continuing to grow, I think that we are going to be seeing a lot more demand around this specific area. And I'm very excited to really see, again, where the space goes, because although it can crash and burn tomorrow, because again, a lot of this is just speculation, I'm very excited to see, where art goes from here, where NFTs go from here, because yeah, sure, it might just start with, artwork itself, but I look at NFTs in the long-term span being extremely, versatile in terms of where they could be utilized and also their value proposition as well. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe to notifications on. Sorry, guys. If you guys do want more free content, you guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, hope that you all have a beautiful day or a beautiful night. Wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, this has been Nick. Peace out, guys.